Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be assisting you to design this pouch product label in Photoshop. I will also teach you how to apply this design on a pouch mockup, and so please do well to watch the entire video. And do not forget to hit the subscribe button if you are new here. Like the video, drop your comments in the comment section and share the video as well. So let's get straight into the video. First things first, we have to create our working space. All right, so just click on create new over here, and then for this design or project, I'm naming it strawberry product design. Okay, and I'm going with the following dimensions. Right, so I have 1503 pixels as the width, and then 2495 pixels as the height, and then a resolution of 300. So go ahead and click on create to create your workspace. So that's it over there. Now this project will be done in two folds. That's the front page, and then or maybe the front cover, and then the back page or the cover of the product. All right, so we'll first design the front side of the pouch, then we'll do the back side afterwards. Okay, so first thing, I want to create a pink gradient as the main background of the front page. All right, so move to the adjustment layer and then click on it, and then select gradient over here, and then click on the gradient side or the gradient panel over here. Now I've designed a gradient or created a gradient that I want to use for this project, so I'll leave a link in the description where you can have access to this gradient that I'll be using for the work, as well as the other resource files that I'll be using in the design. Okay, so select this gradient and then click on OK over here. The next thing is to bring in a strawberry splash PNG over here. So that's it. Drag it to the bottom of the space, the workspace, and then check it. And the next thing is to bring in some bubbles that I downloaded also from the internet. Right, so I'll place it beneath the strawberry splash layer. Okay, just as you can see it. And then I'm going to reduce the opacity to about let's say something like this is okay. And then change the blend mode to overlay. Right, so I want these bubbles to have some sort of realistic look, right, like a splash. So something simple, so I'll just press Ctrl plus T to select them, and then right click in the middle of the box around the PNG. All right, and then select warp over here. So you can go ahead and then create or drag these anyhow you want, as you desire, just to give it a little bit of distort, something like this. So you can go ahead and just play around this to give it any desired look you want. All right, so for the purposes of tutorial, I'll just leave it like this. I think it's okay. So I'll just lock it so it doesn't interrupt me when I'm doing the other things. Okay, so the next thing is to bring in the logo of or the name of the product. All right, so that's it. It's in the form of a 3D PNG. Okay, so that's it over here. Then I'll transform it a little. So in order for me to make sure that it doesn't I don't place it above or too much above the pouch, let me just bring in a ruler and then make sure it's somewhere 15% is okay. I think this is okay, and then move the name to the top, to this side. All right, so it doesn't exceed beyond the top of the pouch. Now so reduce the opacity of the name here to something like this. okay, and then set the blend mode to overlay as well, right, so that it has some sort of a blend with the main background of the design. So the next thing I'll do is to type something small over here, natural yogurt. Okay, so I use the font called Palatino Linotype font. Okay, and let me set the font size to 25 points. See something great. And then reduce the opacity to 85. All right, and tracking to 0 over here, and then set the blend mode to overlay as well. Sure, this is white over here. And then I'll make sure it is set to the center of the canvas. So I'll just press Ctrl plus A and then set it to the middle over here, right? And then Ctrl plus D to deselect it. Push it a little bit to the top over here. Reduce the size just a little bit. Increase this to just a little. Okay, then I'll type the net weight of the product. Usually these products come with their own net weight found on the product. I'll just type it over here. Net weight as 100 grams. Okay, so I'm using the same font, Palatino Linotype, but this time around I'm using an opacity, the font size as 10, and then I wouldn't do any changes to the opacity or the blend mode. I'll leave it as 100% and the blend mode as normal. Okay, so place the net weight right here, somewhere here. I don't want it to exceed or eat into the bottom part of the design or the pouch. Okay, so somewhere this place is okay. Now I want to write something small, but I want to write a strawberry right here, all right, but I want it to be curved a little. Okay, so I would use the pen tool. So select the pen tool over here and then make sure it is set to path over here, right, and then make a dot here, the next one here, and then click in the middle of the lines or the points over here. Hold your alt key, the control button or the control key on your keyboard, click and then drag it down, right, something like this, and then select the type tool. And for this text I want to use a font called Arimat font. Okay, yeah, and a font size of 15 points. So click in the middle over here and then type strawberry over here. I'll set the tracking to 120 and then up. So that's what I wanted to type over here. Now I can move it a little to the top like this, and then this will come a little bit here. Yes, so basically this is the front parts of the product or the pouch product. Okay, so let's go ahead and create the back side of the product. So I'll group everything over here. So whilst holding the shift key, after selecting this layer, hold the shift key and then click on this side to select the entire layers over here, and then you press Ctrl plus G to group them. And then let's name this as the front, right? And then you can hide it over here. Now in creating the back side, I've already made a PNG of the nutrition facts and then the other thing. So this is it over here. It's in the form of a PNG, so I'll just leave it right here. But then I want to bring in some glass of the strawberry juice that we produce, just to give the backside of the products a good look. Right, so that's it over here. I'll transform it a little bit like this, and then check it out. Yeah, so basically this is the backside of the product package, right? So now the next thing I want to show you is how to reflect this design on a mock-up. All right, and like I said, I'll leave a link in the description where you can have access to all the files I'll be using in this way. So this is the mock-up I'll be using. Right, this is a mock-up we'll be using. So in order to reflect this entire design on the mock-up, you first have to save your work in the form of a JPEG. Okay, so let's do that of the front. Right, then afterwards we do that of the back side of the design. Right, so this is the front side of the design. So you go ahead and then you save it as a JPEG. Okay, save as JPEG. I think I've done that already. So that's it over there. Right, and then let's save the back side of the work as well. Okay, you click on file, save the copy, and then let me name this the back side. Right, now in order for you to place the design on this mockup, you select the main picture layer over here. Right, you double click on the smart object over here, and then it leads you to another tab of the working space, and then you bring in the JPEG that is saved already. All right, that's it over here. You bring it in here and then you check it out. Okay, so after bringing it over here, you can now press Ctrl plus S to save this JPEG on top of the mockup that we have. Right, so let's have a look of how it will look like. Oh la la. So that's it over there. That's it over there basically. And then so you can go ahead and do the same thing for the back side of the design. So same way, you bring in the saved image right here, and then you press Ctrl plus S, okay, on the keyboard. Let's see how this will look like on the mockup. There you go. Right, so basically this is how to design this pouch product of strawberry juice that I created. Yes, so this is our final work. What do you think about it, guys? Please do well to give your ratings for this design down there in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit the like button, drop your comment in the comment section, and do not forget to share this video as well. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope to come your way once again with another exciting tutorial.